What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction with your host, the ignorant eclectic mad genius. And today we are checking out Flacco's channel yet again. I guess Saucy Santana said some wildly crazy things about kids. I don't know what it is about this community that literally has their eyes on kids. I'm not saying all of them do, but we've seen over the last couple weeks, the last couple months, we've seen a couple different things happen. Where I want to say Sydney Star. If you don't know who Sydney Star is, it is a she used to be well she he used to be no she used to be a he way back in the day when Chingy was going around or whatever, and then like she accused Chingy of trying to holla at her and everything else, and like that's how she got her big I guess start in the beginning was Chingy saying that Chingy was trying to hit, and like that kind of derailed Chingy's career and things of that nature, and kind of like boosted her career up. But you know, like that situation, now this, but hit that like, hit that sub, tell a friend, man. Yeah, my bad. I just haven't been really recording of late. I've been super busy doing other things. But let me stop talking, man. Let's do this.
His career this week and potentially ruined a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he was afforded. Much of his cancellation truly comes from Saucy Santana just lacking self-awareness. Saucy Santana is an openly gay man who makes music primarily for black women. So not only do you have to understand your demographic, but you also have to understand who you are, your identity, and how people view your community. Whether it's fair or not, people already suspect people from Saucy Santana's community to engage in grooming. I'm not saying they do.
See?
As a matter of fact, it's probably not a fact that the majority of people in that community engage in that behavior. However, that's a suspicion and that's the accusation for people from that community. So if you are a man from that community, you got to do everything in your power to make sure you don't do anything to take on that title. And if you make music, right, for black women who voted at a clip of like 88 or like 90%, right, for the left and against Trump, both elections, you must do everything in your power to probably not align or make people think, even if it's wrong, that you align with Trump, okay, and his administration. Unfortunately for Saucy Santana this week, he did damn near everything in his power to make people think that he aligns with Trump and to make people think, right, that he fits the characters that belongs to his community when it comes to grooming. And here's how he did it. And you guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things about him. While on IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment about how men want to be intimate with him, women want to be intimate with him, and kids want to be intimate with him. And
excuse me, the children. See, boy, y'all will never beat these allegations.
When people heard this comment, they lost their mind.
Niggas wanna kids wanna aunties, everybody.
I don't know why that would come out of anybody's mouth. Now, you could probably be charitable if you want to be. Now, I'm not going to be charitable as others might be, where others might say, hey, Saucy Santana may have been referring to people younger than him. Because let's just say he's 35 years old. He may be referring to 21-year-olds or 22 years.
No. I didn't see. It's been way too many individuals coming out and basically talking about doing things with kids. There's that EDP documentary I'm gonna go ahead and take I'm gonna react to. So I mean, take a look, keep a lookout out for that one. But yeah, it's been way too many individuals that have been trying to do things with kids and everything else. But yeah,
arrows at kids or childs. I'm not gonna be that charitable. I'm gonna use the definition, right, of what a kid means and say, you know, you shouldn't be thinking, right, that children are trying to be, right, like that just shouldn't even come out of like out of your mouth as a person or as an adult in general.
as a grown-ass
But
man.
especially if you're from that community and you already know that's a stereotype and that's what people are gonna put on you, even if you give them no reason to, yet alone giving them a reason to, okay?
True.
Now, after he said this, it started to go viral. But here's the thing, and here's where he really messed up at, right? Not knowing when to read the room, right? Not being self-aware. Knowing that this video was going viral and people were putting this narrative on him, Saucy Santana made a TikTok that to me was just a grave mistake, right? This TikTok was with young women, right? And they was singing the song Quiet on the Creek. And while singing the song Quiet on the Creek, right, the dance to Quiet on the Creek is they jump up and down, right? Women jump up and down, you know, so their breasts can go up and down. Like that's like the that's
I
the dance for
didn't
the
even
song.
know that was his song.
Saucy Santana did a video with young women. Now we don't know how old they look really, really, really young. Okay, I'll be surprised if these young women were over 18. Like they look really, really, really young.
Oh wow.
And in this video, they were doing the dance to Quiet on the Creek, and people felt like, well, that's inappropriate, right? Like we understand the song is like viral on TikTok, and right, and children are doing the dance on TikTok. But for you to be in the video doing it with them after this controversy, that's that's just like brain dead, right? Like that's clueless. Like that's not being self-aware, like at all. Okay. And people had a lot to say about this on social media, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. People did think pieces on this situation.
Let's talk about Saucy Santana, okay? Woo, I've never liked him. I'm not just saying that. I've never liked Saucy Santana. He says a lot of things. He's an internet troll. But the whole kids...
He's a troll? I didn't know that. I mean, I don't pay attention to any of the music and everything else, but I didn't know he was a troll.
Ken's thing, he clarified yesterday that
I know he did say something about, my bad. I know I stopped too many times. I know he did say something about DJ Academics, though. He said that he basically told DJ Academics he better shut his mouth before him and his homeboys come and beat him up and then take that butt. I do remember him saying that, and I was just like, oh. And DJ Academics is Jamaican, so like Academics was like his whole Jamaican side came out, was calling them Batimon Ting and everything else. I was like, holy.
He said kids, like all the rhetoric of trans, especially the what they call a trans woman, a man who wants to be a woman. The rhetoric that they're all spilling right now is the rhetoric of predators, all of them.
Yeah, Saucy Santana, he really out here fooling. And I know y'all seen that video where he in that pool. I'm not gonna lie, dude going a little too far. Why would he say kids wanna
Blink
bruh?
him. Yeah.
Why would he say kids wanna do that, bruh? Dude is out of his top. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally insane. Talking about some Quiet on the Creek. Like, bruh, why is he even thinking about kids in that type of situation? Like, this ain't normal, bruh. Like, you already know what's going on in his mind now. Now that we heard him say it out loud, yeah, he not thinking regular. That's not regular to say that. Like, to even think about kids while saying something like that is literally diabolical, bruh. Like, dude really going down a dark route, bruh, and it's been happening low-key. But to say that, and look, that's how you know he don't care. He said it, and he knew he was on camera. Bruh, it's too much.
Watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him because they have access to your kids. Mm-hmm. So Santana's not going to be around your child. And as diabolical and demonic as his statement is, we're going to use it for good because we're going to use that to look at people around us and how they respond to it and determine who our child is safe with and who they're not okay with.
That's understandable, but also you got to take into consideration a lot of y'all individuals was allowing Lil Nas X to play every single day with his like when he first came out. So and allegedly he's straight now. Surprised out of me.
There's no getting around his statement that the kids want to F him. That was wrong. So for people trying to make excuses for him, trying to say that it was a slip, just anything to make that statement okay.
A fraudulent slip.
Yeah, get them away from your kids expeditiously. You hear me? Because when children get hurt, it's rarely a stranger. It's usually a friend of the family, a family member, or somebody you trust your kid with.
That is definitely
so during these times when everybody's in an uproar about this statement, look at that. Be observant. Use discernment. Because that's going to tell you everything you need to know about who your child is safe with and who they are not safe around. So yeah, watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him because they have access to your kids.
Here's what's even crazier. In times like this,
I mean,
if Saucy Santana believed that he misspoke or people are misinterpreting him, what you need is a bunch of people who support you, who can be out here combating the narratives for you, right? Eventually, until, like things like blow over. But right around the time that people is accusing him of being the worst thing any adult can be, I think that is worse than murder. I think any adult doing anything like that with any is worse than murder. And I'm not saying Saucy has ever done things like that. I'm just saying the accusation. Right when he needed his true fans the most, Saucy Santana managed to isolate and make his true fans mad at him by reposting a White House post where they used his song Quiet on the Creek, right? And it was a ICE commercial where they remixed Quiet on the Creek with Quiet on the Border. And Saucy Santana reposted it to his TikTok, his Twitter, his Instagram. He reposted it everywhere. And when people saw that Saucy Santana reposted it, they said, oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. And it's strange to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for the predatory comments, they drew the line at him possibly being MAGA.
It's so unfortunate that we're watching Saucy Santana fumble one of the biggest opportunities that he's ever had. Quiet on the Creek is a phenomenon, whether we like it or not, all across the internet. So of course the only person that could stop all that momentum was Saucy Santana himself. He's currently reposting pro-ICE propaganda that's coming straight from the White House's page. None of this is really surprising if you followed Saucy Santana for any length of time. He was anti-Black Lives Matter, anti-vax, a COVID denier, anti-Black as well. I'll personally never forget the criticism he got for critiquing Beyonce's daughter's hair. With a history like that, I don't think the repost was a mistake. Ignorant people are always going to do ignorant things.
And I'm hearing that Saucy Santana support Trump. And you know, I'm with like everybody having their own opinions on but when it comes to Trump, it's that serious, no shade. Why the hell is you posting Trump using your song like that's like an accomplishment or something? It's one thing to network, but you reposting it like it's like an accomplishment that he used your song. You should not want him using your song. On top of that, and I'm just like, on top of that, you're a gay black man. You black, but you also gay. Trump do everything in his power to make everything harder for gay.
But you also got to take in consideration that he's probably just trying to do the same thing Nicki Minaj was doing when Nicki Minaj was big with what's her name? Erica Kirk. And like was doing all that stuff with like Trump and Erica Kirk and stuff like that. Because, you know, like she was working her elbows and everything else trying to get in where she fit in.
People. Black people, yes, but you black and you gay, so you should hate Trump. That should be your biggest op. No shade. That's like the worst combination when it comes to Trump, the White House. Like, you know, that's like the worst combination, I feel like. I feel like he could have did the same thing that Olivia Rodrigo did when the White House used her song. She took the whole song off TikTok. Like, it's just not, it's that serious. Like, I'm sorry. You should not be happy that Trump used your sound. Like, I'm so sorry.
In the case of Saucy Santana, why people went even more nuts when he reposted the MAGA in present day was because some old tweets resurfaced of him where essentially he was saying things about, I don't know, like Beyonce kids, they claim, or he was saying things about BLM, and they believe that this is a history and a pattern, and they were willing to forgive him for his past. However, if you're still doing those things in the present, they weren't willing to forgive it.
Say something, some Bible, it go viral, you all over the blog. So now people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, not to say that fans are less than, like they important.
Yeah.
Like, so they like, oh, I know I could get
everyone feel like they got an opinion that matters.
And y'all feel like y'all got leverage. Like, people like, they feel like they got you by the balls. Like, oh, you said this, say sorry, or we ain't gonna never listen to your music no more. You can't never come back outside. Like, suck a like, y'all talking about.
People, they try to come at you for old tweets.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. They do that to everybody.
Everybody. And it's like, my thing is, I'm a realistic person. I'm not a fake woke person.
Yeah.
Like, everybody now is like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this in 2011. Bro, if you wasn't famous, if the same people that's finding our old tweets, if they wasn't famous, let's go in your Twitter and see what the f you saying.
I hate to say it, but he kind of got a point. Like, there is a lot of tweets from individuals that I know, like back in the day, that were, when Black Twitter was really Black Twitter, oh my God.
Also, what are you doing with your life where you're digging through someone's timeline back to 2011?
You know when they do it? They do it when you about to reach like some type of accomplishment or something. And that's why I said people now know that I could go dig up a tweet and I could make this go viral, and I could have you being the laughingstock or the talk of the whole world right now, because it's set up to now where like got you by the balls, like, oh, I could go find his old tweets and he's gonna get canceled and he's gonna have to sit down and apologize.
Right.
Like they feel like they got some kind of power over you now.
He wasn't apologetic at the time those old tweets resurfaced. He essentially says, man, y'all not finna cancel me for something that I said 10 years ago. F y'all, I'm good off y'all too, if y'all good off of me. So that was the attitude. So this week he sat down with Angela Yee and he responded back to the MAGA claims, and he responded back to him reposting the White House and ICE using his song, right? And like he restates that he's not MAGA. He claims that it was an innocent mistake that he didn't mean to do.
Please be quiet.
Yeah, for real. But actually, I do want you to clear something up because they was under my video about it. That's how you know we twins for real.
Yeah.
They came under my like, oh, did you know that Santana reposted something with the White House using Quiet on the Creek? And I'm thinking to myself, I knowing Santana, I know he's not mega saucy. It gave you was just reposting everything, and you probably just slipped and reposted.
But I saw you were on live when you found out, so it was kind of a surprise when you were like, "Oh, the White."
I didn't realize lip service was still around. Shout out to Angela Yee. She's still doing her thing.
Somebody,
The comments is the one who told me.
Yeah, you found out on live, so it was a shock.
The White House, and later on, I found out. I think that maybe the White House like rage baits people or something, because now I started finding out that Sabrina cussed them out and Ariana Grande cussed them out and stuff. So I'm just like, they like the White House supposed to. The White House supposed to. I'm like, the White House,
right? Because the White House is supposed to be a different standard than what it is now.
Yeah,
like, normally you think the White House.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, Obama used to stay there.
Yeah,
that's Obama. You know what Obama's
house. It's still Obama's house.
They know.
Yeah, I'm not buying that Saucy didn't know that ICE was a Trump administration, or that this was done under Trump administration. I'm not buying that Saucy still thought that the repost, right, came from Team Obama. I'm not that's what I'm not buying, bro. All right. Now, I'm not saying that Saucy did it because he's MAGA, right? He could have very well made a mistake. I'm not buying that he did it or he endorsed it because he thought it was Obama giving him credit. Like, that's absurd.
Yeah, they using my song. What? So I go. All I see is somebody riding on a.
So you literally are not paying attention to the things that you should be paying. Well, never mind.
A dirt bike. And
I'm
they
over
say,
here getting too serious into it.
Right.
Wow. I said, whoa, man, what? I don't know what. How y'all know me?
Yeah.
Poor little rich girl, y'all know me. So I reposted. Quick. This is in real time. That's one thing I do love about the live stream. Don't act like y'all went there.
Yeah.
This in real time. Trey called me. He like, bruh, that thing you posted with the White House, I was like, oh, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you didn't know.
He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my bad, and I apologize.
My bad.
I said, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know. I also think that like people think if you we're American, right? So the flag, people act like the flag is for MAGA and not for everybody. Yeah. Like the White House is supposed to be a symbol of leadership, but it's turned into something else.
They thinking about who lives there right now.
Right.
Yeah. I'm thinking, just think about just coming from where I come from. And I didn't grow up poor or nothing, but just being like a black gay boy fighting 10 times as hard to get these hits. Like, if I was a girl, my music would be way bigger.
Right, no shade.
But we're going to be quiet on the creek about that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just excited. I'm excited that I got this.
You live in 2026 in the most progressive time that we've been in the last 2019 to 2026. This is the most progressive that we've ever been. We got people talking about we got men wanting to be WNBA players now, and in the process of I guess putting themselves in to the WNBA and like training and stuff like that. So I don't know what he means by that, but okay, all right, cool.
New hit song that's reaching, and then the White House ain't never posted.
Yeah.
I'm just excited. Once I found out that it said quiet on the border, and
wait, what?
I didn't even know that.
I found out later. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that part. I'm crying.
Basically it was an ice thing.
Wow.
It was an ice
I
thing.
didn't even realize because they posted Drake too with
They
Iceman.
is so
yeah.
So I found out later. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a
They
rage
posted
bait
Drake.
thing.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I only saw when you were live and you were excited
I
about it.
posted it. So Trey called me and was like, oh, that's what's it. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, absolutely not. I'm like, and I'm saying, and I didn't mean to, and I said this out loud. I said, I didn't mean to offend anybody.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just excited that they used my song.
Yeah.
Went and reposted in real time, unreposted on the live, apologized, and I went about my day.
Right.
Y'all acting like I'm not the same. Quiet on the Creek went viral, and y'all was saying at me Thea house when I came to Breakfast Club.
Right.
Y'all know that even though
classic moment,
even though that I'm not Dominican descent, that's my culture.
Yeah.
It's understandable that he was excited, but I feel like that's the more honest response. Hey, I was excited that the White House reposted me. It didn't matter who the White House was, whether it was Trump. I was excited. To me, that's the more honest response. Him saying, oh, man, I still associate the White House with Obama. I thought it was Obama. Now that's the cap that I'm not quite buying, okay? If you was excited, you did it before you really thought about it or thought about the consequences, and now you're taking it back and now you're apologizing, that's one thing. You doing it, all right, because you thought it was about, that's absurd, okay? So Saucy Santana would then also respond back to the claims that he's a predator and based on the things he said at the pool party, okay? Now, he would give an unrelated example. So, it was odd to me because he was asked about, the pool party incident and what he said on live, but he used an unrelated example and doesn't really address the root issue, in my opinion. So here's what he had to say in regards to the predator accusations.
The other recent thing that went viral again was the kids thing. Like, the kids want to, and I would love for you to clear that up.
What
Now,
kids
mind
thing?
you,
Okay, pull it out.
Get the receipts.
because that's what I said. People like to clip.
What kids thing?
It's a clip where I said, kids want to be aunties, want to be everybody. And so they clipped it, and I think right now too, I don't want to throw shade on nobody else's situation, but somebody else is in the headline for
I seen
that little me gauge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that just has never been my character. But at the same time, you can't.
You said it though, dog. Like, what are you talking about?
I ain't finna beat y'all hoes in the head about something that y'all want to make y'all mind up to believe.
Yeah.
And also, I think people forget that even though I live stream, I'm a celebrity. So I answer these questions on lip service.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't got to prop up my phone and answer no y'all because y'all feel like you ain't going to address it. Yeah, when it's time. I'm on a press run right now, babe.
Right.
Okay, period.
That part.
So let's address it.
I don't want to focus on clips that people have. I want to focus on action.
Okay.
This is a video in real time. You heard the little boy, he said, damn, that fat.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now listen to what I said.
Oh.
No, go back to the beginning. I don't need y'all to miss this.
Okay, we got to hear it one more time. Let me be quiet on the creek.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're watching
Yeah,
out
you said watch your mouth. You too young.
Right.
Some little YNs outside. Damn, that fat. What you say?
Yeah.
First of all, watch your mouth, and you too motherfucking young for that. When have I ever gained kids, predator teeth, any type of thing? That's action. That ain't no.
But my dog, you said it though. Like, it came out of your mouth. You feel me? Like, yeah.
That's in real time.
I guess so.
A kid to me, 14, 15, 16, whatever the see me walking outside of public in a dress and you like, oh, that's fat. That's not cool. That's not okay. Listen,
I can't
you
believe
way
I'm
out of
watching
your league,
this.
son.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't play with me. Don't even disrespect me like that.
I'm befuddled, brother.
Yes.
That's how I'm coming. I got goddaughters. I got nieces and nephews, and
But that situation has nothing to do with the pool situation.
It don't.
I feel like addressing the pool situation and articulating what you meant by that. What was you referencing? What was you saying when you said that? Right? Was it something that happened earlier in the day? Was like a 22-year-old trying to holler at you? Is that why you said it? Because you consider them but you don't address that. So people are left to think, okay, so you really meant people under 18 then.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I think at some point, like his fans were saying that he said Ken instead of kids, but then he just outright confirmed, no, he said what we thought he said, but he's not like that because in the past on camera he has shut down advances from YNs. I don't feel like that was a convincing rebuttal because you didn't address the real issue.
To me,
right?
no.
In my opinion, right? Now, I'm not saying he's a full-blown predator. I'm not saying I have evidence of that. I'm just saying this is not a good response to what we saw on camera.
That I'm helping raise. That's watching me. I got nephews that I'm teaching. Hey, me and your daddy, both men, we might be two different men. Your daddy might be one way, I might be this way, but you still gonna have respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like when it
Y'all both men, you're just gay. And yeah, he's straight. That's it.
when it comes to that, it's kind of actually disgusting.
Yeah.
But at the
Speaking of
same
Mike.
time, it's like I know how the internet is, and
Yes.
it's like
It's an agenda.
Yeah.
Because I knew that would have upset you at that time when that was going viral and you haven't spoken on it yet. So I appreciate you for clearing it up here. And we wanted to give you the space to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because we've never heard nothing about Saucy.
Right.
never,
With no-
and you never
yeah.
will. And I'm just like, it's so crazy that the internet always wait till you being champion or when you got a hit.
To try
Yep.
to
It's like, oh, you
You just gotta watch your words, brother. Like you gotta watch your words.
see what he said, and now y'all trying to tangle it with the song's demonic and this and the third, and it's like that's never the case. But what I want people
Bro, from what I was reading about that damn song, it's a DL anthem or some shit like that.
to know that what's happening right now is God. This is happening for me on purpose. This is not nothing that y'all can strip from me.
If
Quiet
this,
on the Creek is not no song.
if this was from God, I don't know.
Calling into kids about no, this is not about no child. None of that weird ass bull y'all talking about on
Right.
the internet.
Like, who even thinks like
Right.
that?
Mind
even
you,
thinks
nobody
like
was saying
that's
nothing about no other
nothing.
song. Y'all saying this now because this is one of his biggest things. Like, stop
Things.
playing.
And y'all want to feel like we finna take this from him. We finna strip him from this, but y'all
She
don't
wanted
know
to
that
laugh.
this
You
ain't
caught
love.
that?
This is
I caught
timing and
that
this is
shit.
purpose. And this is what God had destined for Saucy Santana.
That part.
I got me another hit.
And
Number
we got
40
some
number
remixes
45
coming too. And
yes.
so
Number
you plan
45
to
on number 45 on hip hop and R&B Billboard. Like this ain't this even though I was in the studio messing around, God was working the whole time.
right.
So it's
like,
like,
you're
and
not
I'm
going
not-
to sleep.
right.
Get up and get your ass
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying? And
studio.
I'm not even like trying.
I'm not trying to nitpick and hyper analyze, man.
Hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Was he trying to speak to little kids? Was he not? Shout out to Flacco, like usual. The link for this original video will be in the description below. Hit that like, hit that sub, tell a friend, tell a friend. Man, I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I've read the what's the name. I seen like the little I think it was AI, like an AI picture or whatever. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like one of my actually two of my homegirls sent it to me and was like, "You seen this? I can't believe I can't believe dudes is like this nowadays." And it was just like it was like one of them was like Randy, please tell me if this is AI or not. And I was just like, what the fuck is you talking about? And I was looking at the picture and I was just like, wait, what? What the fuck is Quiet on the Creek? And it was a bunch of dudes in masks. It was a bunch of black dudes in mask in like it was like a creek where it was a bunch of black guys in mask and you know what I mean, pants sagging and things of that nature. It was a lot of wild things, and I was just like, I don't know if this is AI or not. I don't know if this is real or if it's AI. And then, mind you, I didn't even do the thing that I usually do, which is go into like take the picture, put it into like ChatGPT or I don't use Grok. I don't Gemini's one. Gemini's is good for that also. But yeah, I didn't even do any of that. I was just like, Lord, I have no clue. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me know what you think though. This was a wow. I can't believe I got through this.